Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's topic is cassette tape MP3 player. As you can see it, now we will move on the steps. First thing is things to gather. The material is cassette tape. Get a few of these if you can. I found mine at the second-hand shop, about the only place you can get them now. Make sure it uses screws to hold the case together. The second one is labels. These are used to add your own images to the cassette tape. MP3 player can be found on eBay. For momentary push buttons, these you will pull apart and use as replacement switches. Thin black plastic, for example from an oil container. Tools: dremmel, screwdriver, drill, Stanley knife, hot glue gun, sharp scissor. Step 2 is opening the MP3 player. Initially I was going to put the whole MP3 player into the cassette tape. In the end I decided to remove all the insides of the MP3 player and use the cassette tape as a body. Steps: use a small screwdriver to wedge open the MP3 case. It comes apart pretty easily. Move the circuit board and battery. Keep the case as you will be using bits of this later. The third one is molding the insides and case of the cassette tape. The step involves making some room in the cassette tape. Unsurprisingly, there isn't much room inside one of these, so you will need to use your dremel to remove some of the plastic. Steps are: unscrew the cassette, remove all the parts shown below. The MP3 player shouldn't sit pretty flush against one of end of the tape with the headphones jack pointed out. The battery will be at the other end of the tape. Make sure you keep on trying the MP3 player inside the cassette so you don't remove too much plastic. The fourth step is making the button and drill holes. The buttons come out from the MP3 player and quite delicate and small. I decided to not use these buttons. Went from large momentary switches. Buttons: you need to remove the button from the switches. This is done easily by using a pair of pillar to bend off the small metal plate on top of the switch. Do this for the 4 switches. Making holes in the cassette. Adding the buttons and the cassette tape. The fifth step is adding longer wire to the battery, as you can see in the picture. The steps are: desolder the wires from the MP3 and battery. Solder on some longer wires. I used ribbon from an old computer I had, but given with work, the wire need to be long enough so the battery is at the end and the MP3 is at the other of the cassette. Covering up all the holes. Taping. Closing everything up. Close it out. You're almost there. Place the MP3 player and battery into the cassette tape. Hot glue the battery into place. Align the MP3 up with the button and make sure that the button click the switches on the MP3 player. Here's the tricky but now need to screw back into the place the other side of the cassette. You took some time to make sure that everything was aligned, but once it is tested the button again to make sure that they are making connect. Screw the cassette tape up back together. Test. Go and stick some of your favorite music into it. Make sure all is okay. Design your cassette tape as you want. You can see these beautiful pictures. Choosing your image, cut the small size of image. Keep on designing and you have finished. Hopefully you should now have a finished product. Adding music is really easy. You can just copy and paste into the MP3 player. There is a blue light when the MP3 is turned on. It is nearly the play pause button and shines through the crack where the cassette tape joins. The all over design is quite strong and the buttons are really prominent and work well. If you ever get bored with images, you can easily remove them and add some new ones. Here is the project. Thank you so much.